Ladies and gents, welcome to the bronze round. We've got... Oh, this is the Pro League here with Meta Plays for Halo Wars 2. We've got a Darkangel in the blue color playing as Atriox. And on the other side of Mirage in the red color, Maximus is Insano. This is wild. I really like to pick for Mirage actually because if you get enough mini bases, your jackrabbits will be absolutely jacked. Should be able to outperform pretty much any other scout-based gameplay with Redline, with Heat of Battle. They're just very, very powerful. Only your Marine early on here can't really pick the middle power. And that Grunt plus Chopper, well, they can just outwiggle the shots, right? So meanwhile the Chopper can gather in peace, then it's no problem at all. What's Max doing there? He's gonna get his Marines killed. Oh no. It's better to just stay in the garrison, honestly. Okay, he's gonna pick his two side minis. Meanwhile, Darkangel is having a party. This tournament has a prize pool, by the way, of £235. It's pretty decent as far as Halo Wars tournaments go. Make sure that the pros have a good little fight here. Only 3 Marine squad members survive against the Sentinels there. And they're taking a whole lot of shots on their way out. Oh, Max is getting owned, man. This is a disaster. Darkangel did great with the Chopper harass. But now he's taking a lot of extra damage himself from the Sentinel. So he better just head out there and buy the middle mini, buy the remainder of the buildings. And he should be having an absolute party from here on out. Get the Chosen out as well while you're at it. You've got a raid camp here. I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe he's gonna go second generator. That would be greedy, sir. I don't like it. Maximus is actually gonna go some kind of infantry playstyle. Double barracks? What is happening? Oh, what? An extra base for Dark. This is absolutely crazy. Neither player is playing for, you know, the usual playstyle, and I just realized it still says it's finals here on the screen. It's a bronze match. There we go. Excuse me for that. The 2 choppers are hunting down Marines here and there, but you'll need a whole lot more in order to put an end to the hellbringing. Looks like the Marines have got this. Maximus is just gonna try for a big all-in, but it should have been spotted by Dark to some degree. He's not been to the main, so he has actually no idea. Hold on, but he does know about this Hellbringer. It's not a dropped-in one, so obviously there's a barracks at the very least, and he's already making a lot of choppers. Might be a small overreaction, and we still don't have a Chosen getting made anywhere. Maybe the new base will be the spot for that. It would be a good mix. We can do all these things. Those Redline Marines are definitely a little bit scarier than the normal ones. Is the grand finals after this? No, the finals has happened. That was EOD versus Daylon. That was the finals. This is just a single elim. So there's no grand finals, right? The cutthroat tournament style. No second life. Even here, we're only deciding who's third and fourth. Instead of them getting the same amount. It's just one extra game at a high level that you guys can enjoy and maybe learn from. But Maximus is at the moment learning how strong choppers are. Oh, the grenades miss too. All of them miss. That's a disaster. The Suicide Grunt actually isn't being grabbed by Dark there. But he gets some decent detonations there on the Hellbringers. It's not the best by any means. Still no Chosen, but we've got a 3rd generator or something. It's a 2nd generator. Dark is Not gonna go full-on EOD style here. Although with Atriox, every other player could do it too. The drop turret is a great addition here, and Darkangel's getting pushed back a little bit. The choppers just not quite enough to get the work done. Maximus has a second upgrade, the generator, and is nearly ready to go tier 2. And once he does, he can upgrade his Marines to combat tech Marines and get a second round of redline for his now upgraded unit. That does make for a really good timing attack, by the way. It's coming. The choppers can't stop that, so that's where you really need your chosen and maybe some suicide grunts to support. Dark can go tier 2 now and supposedly get a third generator at the same time as going tier 2. He started it up. He's got the resources, so I think at this point you just sack one of your pads to get another gen. Or start a new base at least, you know. Go full on EOD. Maximus grabs his middle mini. That's going to give him some extra leader power progression, which also means that he gets progression on the leader wheel. Sooner, he'll get some drops. Wait, did I just output a word salad? I did. I'm tired. It's fine. You guys know what I mean. Second rate camp. Still no chosen. What? He should be addicted to the chosen. Insano's out. Now, the chosen definitely going to be very useful to try and deal with her. Only job is to stop these two. Can't she even do that? I mean, honestly, Dark is doing a lot of damage here already. Flame wall's coming down. Oh, but it gets cancelled accidentally by Maximus. Oh no. Darks has got his guys now. That's what the upgrade's called. It's Dark's guys. And there's many more coming. Good luck. It's gonna be difficult. If he hits you in too many spots at once, maybe Maximus just can't handle the pressure. That's what it seems like at the moment. Ooh, the choppers are getting grenaded pretty good. But Dark is dodging them to the best of his ability. Once again, the minis are going to be under threat. We're chosen. He coming, but he late. In the meantime, this Constano is having a party together with the drop turret, which is targeting the extractor at the moment. Flamehawk's doing some pretty good work, trying to clean up the Hammer Bros. Extractor's still not down somehow. What is going on? Is actually Darkangel going to have a heal ready for this? I think he could. Ah, but there's the Warthogs, the Flame Warthogs. They could get a lot done here. I think they'll destroy the extractor. Where's the heal? Did that already happen, by the way? Did I just miss it? It's possible. Darkangel's getting mini bases destroyed left and right. He's getting a jump on that Kinsano as well. Very nicely done with the guys of Dark. But that's just too many Flamehogs at this point, right? With brutes to handle. I don't think he can do it. Don't tell me he's gonna freaking hammer the Warthogs. That he is? I mean, he's not a hunter now, but he's hammering them. Oh my god. Max lost another one. What is happening? He's lost a middle mini too. He's got no mini bases. Dude. Although he's going tier 3 and is going to have a big drop at some point soon, Darkangel is in a very comfortable lead at the moment. Now, as long as that Chosen gets his tier 2 upgrade as well, and there's a beam available or something like that, Darkangel's going to be just fine. Or is he going to try to eradicate the big drop plus army? Could be any of those. What is Max's plan here? Surely he's gonna upgrade dragon tanks. Yeah, that's not unexpected at all. But the Chosen is having a party at the moment with the Warthogs, and he's fine. Like, he can take this for a while. Insano gets in the garrison though. She's faster, especially with all those ramps coming down. And finally, it's Maximus's time, but he's hoarding so many resources right now. Jesus. The Marauder's getting made. Should help a little bit about chasing the Warthogs down. But not too much. There's more coming. It's a little late to transition into that. I like all the turrets, but what I'd really like to see is shields. I'm not sure Dark can take it. Hopefully he has upgraded fortifications, because these buildings are about to get absolutely rinsed here if not. There's the beam. Max is kind of moving away from it. The Hornets are just super sped at the moment. The tank is almost outrunning the beam. And by almost, I mean actually it is, but that's it. The turrets finally get it. And the extractor has been destroyed. But over here, it's all being rebuilt. Things are fine-ish. And once Maximus runs out of his dropped-in units, he's gonna be on the struggle bus. But not before he drops an Inferno on this. Or the other base, actually. It's probably a better target for it. Yeah, here come the Hornets. Should be an easy enough time to destroy the Marauder, but the anti-air turret has something to say about this. It's finished off one already. The other one should be able to escape at red bar. It's taking a lot of damage, actually. Oh my. Nearly died there. Oh. Maximus has gotten some work done. He's got the mini bases more or less. Mostly less. Inferno's coming down. Darkangel has absorbed the impact damage with the invulnerability, and now is getting a little bit of healing done. I think perhaps this weak harvester will definitely go down, right? The others, I mean, they're unupgraded. That's the tough part. I think he might lose them all. To the Kinsano especially. But there's engineers here. Situation's not that bad. Oh, the brutes didn't get to jump correctly. Weak harvester should be going down, and the turret. The other stuff will be fine. Dark's buying some more bases now. Tanks are coming off the production lines of Maximus. Still got some good amount of resources. He could do a big drop soon enough. Or just drop in some flame hogs. Keep up the momentum. Chosen, and I'm not sure what that was. It could have been the Chosen upgrade. I'm about to find out. Oh yeah. That was the Chosen upgrade. I'd still like to see some building fortifications upgrades. That'll be very, very nice. As fast as Kinsano is, she is gonna get slowed for a very long period every time you hit her. Chosen's pretty good at this stuff. But that's overwhelming forces. Although there's 2 hunter squads. I thought that's 1 hunter squad, but it's 2. Max is gonna think better of it, run away. Dark has a new base, but it's spotted instantly by that Warthog. Max trying to expand as well. He's got enough resources for a big drop soon, once he loses a few of the hogs, which will inevitably happen in this fight. I like the addition of the Wolverines here, because they'll take out the Flyboys. Engineers are adding a lot of staying power to this for sure. Oh, wait, one stays behind. Wow, that was a drift. Yeah, Dark is working on the mini bases again with his brutes. Marauder around as well, trying to deal with the Warthogs, but at 1 star they're just a little stronger. There's 2 of them. Maybe if he shoots the weaker one he can win the fight, but maybe not. I'm not sure what upgrade levels they have. Tanks getting now pumped by Maximus. He's not waiting for the drop actually, he just wants to have a good army. I guess once he does and has this upgraded base, he can just have a large fight, committing to it. And then follow it up for the drop. That would be ideal. Oh, Ovadi as well. Thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Well, I don't know if Dark can do anything about it. Even his main is under heavy attack. That's looking a little rough. Especially if a big drop ends up happening. Max does have a lot of resources. I think he should probably spend on getting population upgrades. Well, we've got a bit of a fire situation here. The shield has absorbed some damage. Definitely impact damage and the first few seconds. The rest can be kept up with healing for the most part. It'll still go down into the middle mark or so. Chosen is now going to town on Kinsano. Doesn't look like Max is noticing, but why isn't that Kinsano taking any damage? It's insane. What the hell? She's so strong. How can she bear it? What the hell? That's a lot of tanking potential. Speaking of tanking potential, Max has some potential with his tanks here. The big drop is in. He did upgrade to 100 population as called for. And he's absolutely overwhelming everyone here. Only complaint is he didn't drop onto his own tanks to give him the hell charge boost. That could have been nice. You can do that all together. That would be nice. For now, Max is gonna try to disengage from this because he spread his damage out, didn't kill anything. Oh man. Wait, they might be able to get the building kill. The Chosen's got 1 star. Okay, with the napalm missiles, definitely this will all go down. And Dark has to just chill for a second. He's got a 1 star Chosen. And Kinsano's Chosen on the other side is a little bit confused, but she's alright for now. She's alive. Maybe a 2-star chosen is very possible here, but you know, the 2-star tank, you want to be careful how you mess with that. We've got a bunch of hog drop-ins as well. Obviously, with the Rams, the escape route isn't super safe, but I like the amount of Banshees here from Dark. It's starting to grow. It's just, he doesn't have a way to deal with those Wolverines at the moment, so better be careful with that early air transition. Only level 1 air is getting researched at the moment. Darkangel's base is about to be destroyed, and Yodesla is gonna die if we don't remove the slow mode from the chat. So you know what? We'll save a life today. All right. Let's see how it works. If it makes you guys talk more, I'll welcome it. Okay, that's a very bad loss again for Dark, but he's on the counter-offensive this time. Can it actually do anything? Because it's just Banshees. It's not that many of them. However, that eradication is massive damage to Maximus. Can he actually hold on to the alive here? It's looking rough. Inferno on the other side. But oh, Maximus is just going into the beam. My goodness, Darkangel is gonna heal up his buildings without too much issue there. Canister shell, however, hurting those hunters significantly. There's just the one Banshee here to defend. It's not enough. Hunter's getting added in. Another Banshee. The turret has to do some overtime work, and ultimately the Chosen has to return. It didn't... I mean, they did destroy like 5 buildings. That's pretty good. But Maximus has another 7 here. So he can hold on for now. And maybe drop in some Flame Hogs at some point. Many Wolverines coming in to deal with Dark's air. Ooh, that's a great Flame Ball as well. There are no bans. So this is like the first match. This was their first picks. There's no bans at all. It's just exclusive picks. Draft system, but there's no banning. So there's no reason for this matchup to happen. And I was like, okay, maybe Max will rely on the Kinsano Jackrabbits, which I would have preferred on the map like, you know, Ashes. But it wasn't even that. It was just Marines and Hellbringers with 2 barracks. It was so weird. Then Dark, he was pulling a mini EOD, but just with 2 bases. No hero, just bases and choppers. It was weird. And now we're here. And it's looking really good for Max, actually. I don't think Dark is gonna do anything crazy like make a, I don't know, Scarab or something. It's all up to that Chosen now. You can't do it. Can maybe get a tank here, but that's about it. Insane range on our boy, but the other units have something to say about that also. Third drop straight forward, Max. If he wants to use it, he can. The main base of our Atriox has been destroyed. Bit of a dumpster fire match, this. Got a good number of Banshees and Hunters. If they're able to deal with the Wolverines, the rest get cleaned up very quickly here. Only one Wolverine left. Chosen should be getting back into the fight soon. The problem is killing Kinsano, it just doesn't seem very doable. Would need a whole lot more units and not hunters, because they just tickle. I'm kind of getting distracted by the drop turret, not great. So that 2-star tank is getting healed up massively. What is that napalm missile? Could have destroyed the base with that. But he's just using it as ground denial. Anyway, it does destroy the base, but loses the 2-star tank in retaliation and another one. This little banished blob is doing okay. Well, they're not gonna kill the Sano. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just about missed the mines. This is not the finals, this is the bronze match. We got the label on screen. Finals has happened. Another Inferno's good to go. So if Maximus just keeps that Kinsano hero separate from the troops, should be possible to just run around and do the— oh my goodness. Vultures. Ooh. Hunters are getting owned. Poor Dark. He's got nowhere to go, nowhere to run. His bases are ashes. Here come more nukes. Yeah, but guys, Maximus might just have this now. Oh my goodness. Wow. Chosen's holding on to life there, but it's just not gonna happen. There's too many nukes coming and there's no more invulnerability, so Maximus actually takes game 1 here. Solid. Ladies and gents, we've got our Darkangel. He's playing as Colony. On the other side, we've got our Maximus. He's playing as Capitano Cutter. Now, Cutter is interesting on this map because snipers really do allow you to control the early game against any infantry play. And Cutter snipers are so fast, you can just micro them for days. But you're gonna have a tough time against chopper openers, as any UNSC, which is, you know, a tough situation to go up against Colony with because his choppers are gonna be the best. You just stick a skitterer on it once that comes out. Looks like some resource sharing going on the side, currently in favor of Darkangels. It's hard to get veterancy with Arbiter. I mean, it's very important to, you know, micro him carefully and actually secure the kills. Shouldn't be that difficult. But you don't want to run around with him in tier 1. It's a very vulnerable hero there. Tier 2, on the other hand, when he got his conduit upgrade. It's a great escape mechanism. It's allowing him to kill air units. It's really good stuff. There comes a skit. So far the chopper hasn't I can't even see where it is. Oh, here. Went for a heal. Makes sense. Interestingly, Maximus only now picking up that middle mini. That is highly unusual. But I mean, to get an early Spartan out, it's totally understandable. And in the back here, we've got a barracks coming up as well for Maximus. So this is very committed to fighting tier 1. Just have to survive a little bit, get some power nodes, get the grenades upgrade, and have money for ODST. Probably don't want to go for an early second generator because Colony is going to be putting in a lot of effort into maintaining these early fights. Bit to skid choppers and all that. But what they can't see is mines. So if they end up trying to charge down the main, Maximus has laid them out in a very brutal way. Hijack's researching, not because you need hijack, but because it's useful to have the Spartan stats. Is there a hunter captain coming from Dark? It looks like he doesn't want to deal with the snipers, so no. It's just gonna be choppers and skits and Goliaths. That's a tough one to sell, because the ODST Spartan combo will pretty much eat them alive, especially if there's Marines supporting. But Maximus doesn't yet have grenades. That could be playing into this very nicely. And I think he might be saving up for a... Ooh, good stun there. He might be saving up for a generator. He did... Slightly dangerous. Oh, he finished the capture? Interesting. I guess the Spartan can do another jump again later. Dark said something there, but I couldn't read it fast enough. It just sometimes a chat message pops up and then instantly disappears. It's a good trade. And he's still clearing up nodes. Dark just doesn't have a lot of stuff. Now he's got the second extractor. Maximus is just gonna remake that mini base. It was 2 damage. You can't really heal it up in tier 1 anyway. And tier 2 is a ways off. It's all upgraded pads here now. Well, the STs have been dropped in. I missed it, but it couldn't have done anything major. And you know what? These choppers are gonna own them, I think. One of the satchels is already down. The other one just exploded, and the whole ODST drop is gone. Like, you usually want to save these guys up either to pressure buildings or to decisively win a fight. Whole bunch of Marines. Just waiting for the business. Spartan takes another chopper for himself. And from Dark, we're seeing the preparation for tier 2 happen. Several turrets. Double generator already done, but Maximus is just so much closer to tier 2. Despite the fact that he made a Spartan and upgraded it and all that stuff, and has grenades. So I'm not entirely sure what happened here at Dark, but this is all weird. I mean, just, I guess, committing so hard to making Goliaths and then them not doing anything is gonna be expensive. Oh, the Spartan just takes more choppers. This is brutal. Not because the choppers are all that, but... So UNSC skit now. Even better. but double barracks from Maximus. What is going on? Does he want to go like into Hellbringers now? Darkangel ends up in tier 2 with Capitano. I think he's gonna show him the business. Let me tell you, the Hellbringers don't work great against that. But honestly, if Max does clean up the middle and takes over the mini bases, already has the power nodes, right? If all those things go in his favor, I just don't see what Dark can do about it. Cutter does snowball pretty hard once he starts. Why are both players so rich? It's a good question always. You should always try to spend your resources. Get your last turrets, whatever you want. Make some extra units. Prepare your buildings. Well, Dark is still tier 1 somehow. I don't understand what's happening. He's not going tier 2 either. He's just making other capital tier 1. Oh my god! Oh my god! Diego comes in to save the day, of course. Choppers never stood a chance. Marines have finished here, like we discussed. It's time for the next mini. And we've now combat tech Marines. Second base is working. Snipers actually instead of Hellbringers. And Dark is finally heading to tier 2. Oh my god. And tier 2 is also not gonna really have the means to spend his blue. He can buy a third generator, I suppose. Spartan has to be a little bit careful rushing into this base. It's probably not the best of ideas. Font is getting research just now, but Dark pretty much instantly can queue up the second one. And we're not gonna have a fourth gen. Could have made a 4th gen at that amount of money, honestly. But I think Dark might be saving up for the big drop. It's just he's gonna hold those resources for so long. And unfortunately for him, we don't have any engineers out on the field yet. He's gonna make them now, which will all be nicely timed, I'd say. He's entirely relying on that drop, and meanwhile UNSC here has just a lot of business. Colony drops ready to go. The one Goliath up there, actually also from a colony drop, might be able to do something in the main now. One thing I'll say, Maximus doesn't have a lot of turrets back home, nor does he have defenses. No units nearby, not even a Nightingale. That could be a problem. Infantry upgrade 2, however, is finished. Like, this Cutter army is sick right now. Except for the Spartan. Spartan still doesn't have Spartan laser. But we've got the damage donut. Here we go. There's some Reavers here. They're doing what they can, but the one Reaver gets targeted down and instantly dies. Turret's getting wrecked. And that infantry is certainly not nothing. ODSTs get dropped in. And the snipers are pushing away the Capitano for now. Oh, that's a lot of ODST satchels. The buildings nearby are instantly destroyed by that. And then Maximus has enough money for another drop. He's losing the minis in the background, by the way. That has to be respected a little bit, but I mean, he's got an Archer missile. He's gonna destroy all these buildings. Darkangel with his big drop. He'll need to rebuild the entire base at some point, but for now, can he even survive? The engineer is not healing the main building. He's dead. The base is dead, although he's got a counterattack going, but the Nightingale... let's see what... Oh my god, the mines are gonna detonate! That was a great defense with Diego over there. And the anti-infantry turret should take care of the rest. Well done by Maximus there. Good job. Especially after destroying this main base. That's just a massive amount of damage. That was Dark's comeback mechanic, that drop. And now he's got this blob, right? It's nice, but if the Spartan gets, you know, upgraded to tier 2 and he's got his ability to jump onto these wraiths. Oh, the taunt! I also don't think he actually hit that landing the way he wanted. If he had gotten one of these vehicles here, that could have been huge. Never knew there was competitive for this game. Ah! I'm sorry to hear it. You're missing years of business. There's so many people like that, unfortunately. I guess fortunately, because it means we can have more people down the line, but I wish you guys knew. What do I gotta do? We've been doing tournaments since 2021, and others have been doing it since the start. It's very regular too. Like almost every week we've got something. Even someone sending love from Bosnia, thank you. Hey, it's quite late there right now. Spartan takes the Wraith. Maximus trying his absolute best to hold on to that. The boys aren't gonna make it, are they? They're so weak. Very red. Nato Capitan doing his absolute best, but he can't stop the big drop. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's 2-0. Maximus is just so powerful. Dark can't do it today. One more victory for Maximus and it's a sweep. Yo, got Darkangel. He's on the struggle bus. Send him some love. Try it with Shipmaster here. Certainly not a bad leader for the map, but Maximus has Yap Yap. Also a really good one, but Yap Yap can sometimes struggle just a little bit with the Honor Guard openers. So let's see if Darkangel gets that going. Of course, if Maximus just has a bunch of choppers upgraded, he should be fine. And then Darkangel can play for efficiency into a strong tier 2. Try not to lose that hero and everything should be fine. But hey guys, Darkangel had actually Pavium in his picks and he isn't using it. Bedrock plus Pavium equals Darkangel is OP, so I'm not sure why he's not doing it. We've seen it times and time again. That every time that combo happens, Darkangel seems to be victorious a lot. Maybe they're just very memorable games, but I think they're just actually more. There's just more of those. So I wish for the guy to actually play into it. He's not been doing it this whole tourney. We'll have to ask him later. Okay, the grunts are gonna be picked off. Choppers are really good at this. We've got a little bit of wiggle room. Wiggle. it rarely works out. It buys you some time. As long as you can slow down the chopper, you're already winning something. Ghosts and raid camp. No back mini just yet. Huh? No honor guard. Dark doesn't like his honor guard either. It's so strange. It's definitely the kind of opening I would like to do in this one. And you know, if the Yap Yap is especially greedy like this, going for the double extractor, then I think you can run it down. Like, you can actually kill the generators with the honor guard opener. It would be halfway across the map now, by the way. Instead of all these ghosts. Now, of course, if you just make a watchtower and have a bunch of choppers, then it's not that scary. But Maximus absolutely wasn't playing that way. That's a fast double extractor, that's it. And Ghosts, I don't like it because you just go heavy grunts. You give him EMP, and then what? Sure, there's gonna be some suicide grunts, but I think the heavy grunts can take it if they're split well. Especially if they're under the effect of methane, which reduces incoming damage for them. And they get to deal more, so they own the ghosts even harder. Anyway, the first heavies are now coming out. There will be some ghosts, but Dark actually swapping back into grunts, and we've got a second generator. He's just trying to play the power node game against a Yap Yap. If Max is gonna absolutely have his way, this could be a short game. Like 4th point kind of drop, pressuring the main kind of game. Because he's just gonna have more power points and get ahead that way. How, 3rd point even? With the shade drops. Okay, everyone's getting destroyed. Oh, by the way, guys, do remember to watch the Xbox showcase tomorrow. To those of you watching live, the others will have already seen it, the YouTube peoples. Reason I say it is because they're going to show off the new Halo 1 remake, which I'm not terribly excited by that, but there are some new missions in it that haven't been there before. So just for that, I will try it out. See if it's any good. Maybe you guys can consider that as well. Dark is heading to tier 2 now. EMP is in. Maximus is tier 2 as well, and he's got the base coming up, so that's all pretty neat. Beam is gonna get rid of the 1-star grunts, or more or less not really. Only really got the methane wagon kill. Oh boy. And who knows, maybe there's a 0.5% chance that they'll show something about Halo Wars 2 on Steam. I don't know. They're probably not gonna do that, but I'd love it. Hey, Dark, by the way, meanwhile has captured power nodes. It's doing pretty good. Of course, they're gonna be retaken. There's no way they're gonna say anything about Halo Wars 2. But if they don't next year either, then they're bastards. There's no way around it. Here comes the gobbo. More gobbo. And Charstone Launcher. Now 4th point does mean that Dark gets a fancy drop. The Spirit Support. I'd love to see that ASAP. Just be careful with the beams. You don't want to get that beamed. Already got a handful of Rangers, so the army to army fight should be looking pretty good for Dark at the moment. Was very bravely dropping it into line of sight, but at least on the high ground, so that's good. It's not currently getting beaten. Maximus probably wants his drop too. And for that, he'll have to lose a handful of these cannon fodders. I'm doing his best at the moment to take out a handful of the... Oh, it's not a drop at all. It's a grunt dome. That's interesting. How did the spirit come down here? That's odd. Maximus does have to be a little bit careful here. He doesn't have detection. So the cloaky boys are very much cloaked at the moment. There's gonna be a beam on Darkangel. Seeing as there were no shade turrets, that's to be expected. But ideally that would have been used on the Spirit Support drop as it happened. So definitely Maximus missed that timing. And now with the Marauders and Rangers in, actually Darkangel is making some really good progress. Didn't eat the mine either, so that's good. And Dark's controlling most of the power nodes. He's trying to work his way up the rest too. Maybe he can stop Max's base from being a thing. Methane wagons are being pumped, but it's all too little too late in my opinion. Like, how do you stop this if it's reinforced? Finally, the Honor Guard is gonna come out to play as well. Mercenary Rage is getting upgraded, and this is not an easy thing for Yap Yap to deal with. Not when you are already behind and struggle to catch up on the counter blob. Oh, the unicorn might go down. And if it does... Nobody said anything about the hunter being safe. Poor Steve. The news says they'll shut the servers down. Jesus Christ. Well, then I'm definitely out. Like, there's nothing I can do. That's GG. Surely not. I mean, it's being still played by so many. There are dozens of us! Dozens! Okay, the guys are now coming across. Somehow the spirit has returned. Now it's time for the Honor Guard to do some hits. Do we see a Yap Yap drop here from Maximus? He's got the money. But he doesn't have the population upgrade. It's a little bit unfortunate. I don't understand how people don't usually prioritize that. Like, I actually have trouble saving up the money, personally. People just float this insane amount. Like, there's always so much good stuff to spend on, and I don't know how you can spare it. Well, Dark is getting a really solid setup now for the late game. If he wants to go tier 3 now, he could. Well, if he loses all his power units here, then I guess he'll remake them and stick to tier 2. It's probably what we're seeing. Yeah. Give us another generator, Dark. Oh boy. Dude, if Maximus just gets the population upgrade now and does a drop, that's gonna be very difficult to stop. Also got the power nodes, which is nice, but Dark is on it. Mini bases are gonna be taken away by the honor guard. If Dark takes away all 3, then Maximus's base is no longer gonna be a big advantage. Ultra is getting researched. And Dark has 4 power nodes. I mean, generators. Spirit support is ready to go. The honor guard continues working in the back, of course. Maximus is still not getting population upgrades. What's going on? Neither is Dark. Like, the priority should be infantry upgrades, vehicle upgrades. Once you have level 2, then you get the population upgrade. The honor guard should have been a tier 1 thing anyway, so don't worry about that too much. I mean, 20 extra population is not nothing. Maximus has vehicle upgrades at least. And he's tier 3, but doesn't have the pop. Displaced again? Oh, it's gonna take him so long to waddle back here. Dark's picking all the minis, man. Stuff's looking good. Finally, reinforcements. Finally. Gonna be more Locust Reaver. Not a sign of Wraiths, but this might be okay because the methane is actually buffing the Locusts. So I could see this just working out, but that shield generator won't last long under the Locust siege. Of course, Maximus could just beam this. I was gonna say, please don't shoot me instead. Why aren't they surrounding this from the back? Also, he's losing all the minis. That's tough. Oh, this is gonna heal up to full. Dark now has money to go tier 3 and potentially could secure that back base or side base. Definitely having a good time with the minis now. High ground Locust business, yes. Maximus doesn't have shield here after all, so why not? The 6th mini base for our boy. How did those guys end up there? What the hell? The dog doesn't have an army right now, and Maximus can do whatever the hell he wants. Is he gonna just sprint out more Locusts? Dark's ready for the tier 3, but he's not doing it. He wants other stuff. What is this? Vehicle upgrade 2. Doesn't have much infantry. I'm just happy with his vehicles at the moment. Well, the guard's gonna be protecting against the Marauder. But Maximus is on the job. He's cleaning up. Oh, he's getting beamed! This didn't quite fix everything. It just destroyed one methane wagon. That's not much. We're also longer games in this one, guys. But displacement all the way to Narnia, but that will clean up the mini base. So in that sense, I don't love this. Good job destroying those turrets. Won't get the shield generator, but that's okay. What you definitely can't do is take on that Yap Yap ball directly until you have your mass of Wraiths. Like, Wraiths will destroy this, don't get me wrong. Even with all the methane. If you got Scorched Wraiths, you're golden, but Dark's only starting with the Wraiths, so I think there's still some huge potential here for Maximus to go and deal damage. But don't forget, his third base is quite well developed now too. It's just only basic harvesters on it, so that needs a little work. Dark's also getting this third up and running. So Max needs to do something. He can't just stand around and wait for displacement's cooldown to come back up. That's not great. Locusts are absolutely wrecking everything. I'm talking about Maximus's Locusts, of course. Look at that. So much damage. Although right now... Oh, wait. Did he need to displace that? Yeah, the base barely survived. Holy shit, I just noticed. I thought he was shooting like the individual buildings, but no. It was the main base he was trying to shoot. I just couldn't see the health bar under all that mess. And Darkangel teleporting this away right now absolutely saved his bomb. Dark's Locusts are also gonna try to do something. Vehicle level 3 is coming up. Maybe there's potential here. The Braves are also trying to do counter-attack, and Maximus will need to be in 2 locations at once. Oh my god, I missed the beam, I'm so sorry. So did Dark, to be fair. Meanwhile, Dark is hitting the back minis once again. Try to get up to 6 of them. But the Locust Ball is still absolutely terrifying. Like, if this can cross the map now, Dark is going to be in a significant amount of trouble. Holding this base is going to be doable. There's a Hunter here, there's a Hero, it's fine. It's also an upgraded turret and an Engineer. Now, this blob, good luck. Darkangel has only 53 population. I think they're gonna burn through the base. Dark's trying to upgrade, like, building health and all that stuff, but... yeah, this is already half gone. Just took out the Wraith. I think they're gonna get the rest. Just shoot the base, man. Oh my god, this beam free! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Do something! Do something! So many losses. But it's okay, because Maximus has a drop to reinforce with. And he held his own base. He's still 100 population, and he can upgrade to 120. Honor Guard will put a stop to that shield coming up. He's 2 stars. Serious business, man. I think Dark is in serious trouble. He might have the minis, but if he loses the mains, then yep, that's probably time to say goodnight. He's making a Scarab up on the secret mini. I love it. That's insane. Displacement will buy some time again, but this gives Maximus an opportunity to clean up the back minis. And I think he should take it, but he has no idea what's going on. He might be just tempted to go across the map and kill Dark still. Which is, you know, it's a choice. But I think if the Locust just stayed here and shot that mini base, he gets so much more done. And you know what? With the speed that this is going, I think Dark is actually going to lose the Scarab before it completes. 39 seconds. It's going to be very close. No matter what. And Maximus has to keep these guys moving right away. 29 seconds. Okay, this is not going to be close. Actually, the Locusts have got this. Darkangel still has a lot of money. Not getting 120 population or anything like that. The Scarab is nearly done. But the base is gonna melt first. Oh my god. It's denied. He really tried something there. We've had some Scorches coming through on the main army of Maximus, but it seems like he can save his base here. Right? The Engineers are gonna heal this, right? Oh, the Heroes are. Okay, that's also good. But the Engineers have to help, man. Please don't shoot me is also good. And maybe this time there could be a shield on this base again. It'll be a long time until the Heroes can fix this up. Meanwhile, the Honor Guard is just gonna chill up there. And for now, Maximus can breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe continued counterattack is actually on the table. Darkangel has a lot of resources, so I'd really love to see some kind of 120 population, full pop Wraith with Reaver kind of army. It is all fully upgraded after all. So I think that should be the play. But it looks like Maximus is just bulldozing ahead with his blob. He's also lacking 120 population, by the way. He's got infantry upgrades free coming in. But not 120 population upgrade. Where is that? We need it. Give us the precious. Oh god, it's being free. Oh god. Oh god. It hurts. There's a grunto. Everybody's saved pretty much. That's great news for Maximus. Let's see, have another drop. We've got a second grunt dome. And he's got displaced. Either way, Darkangel's base isn't going anywhere. There's like no progress on this. Oh, there's a beam free on Dark. He's not looking, he's not looking, he's getting wrecked. Yikes, that's a lot of raves down. Of course, Maximus can come back. He's still with a good blob there. Darkangel's trying to make a scarab. There's a Yap Yap drop here. And so many locusts. I think they'll get the base. I'm sure they'll have to deal with the scarab after, but it's all good. Progress has been made here. Even Steve has died. And my goodness. And the raves are going down. Okay, Dark has the minis back. Reinforcements level 2 for Maximus. 30 minutes into the game, we finally have it. I'd really like to see more vehicles from Darkangel as well. He's got so much money. Where is the scarab being made, actually? It's in the main. Must. Oh, no. Second base. You've got the scrap. Three stars, ladies and gents. We made it. That honor guard is a Giga Chad now. But you know what? These guys can actually do something about the scarab with Methane. It's a tough situation to be a Darkangel. Oh, one sec. Got a question from Dark about rules, but we're fine. If I can just open up these damn messages. It's lagging my game, what the hell? Scarab is now in the back with tactical gateway, ladies and gents. Please don't shoot me, we'll buy some time. I think the base just got some extra armor with that upgrade or health. Honor Guard's gonna be having a tough time, but everybody's home. So they should be able to defend now. See if we see a shield juggle or something like that. Our dome is in. Oh my god, the honor guard just melted down. We have a displacement as well. It'll take some time for these guys to get back. The Locusts themselves are not doing too much damage to this. Scarab is just a Giga Chad. And at this rate, it will get veterancy. So you got to be a little bit careful with that. I heard a beam charging up somewhere. Oh, it's on the army of Maximus's. That's rough. He did not see that coming. He didn't use any abilities on his boys either. But But now this is gonna get methane down. And once the engineers are gone, the methane effect is just way too powerful for the Scarab. Oh, it's invulnerable though, so it might be able to escape just now. Oh, the tactical gateway is down! It lasts so long, but in the worst possible moment, Darkangel loses access to it and he's gonna get beam freed. That Scarab is dead. Our boy is doing his best, but that's a very dead Scarab, ladies and gents. Now, Maximus can go across the map and put on some hurt for Dark, who still doesn't have a third base, by the way. Meanwhile, Max has controlled that the whole time. Do you have to take out that mini in the back? You know. It's all gonna be about those Wraiths. If Darkangel can somehow put together enough of them, he'll be fine. Look how fast they are. Oh my goodness. All the boys going back to full health here. Scout mine, yeah. that's the stuff you'll see forever with this thing. Put together a tactical gateway at whatever point in time. The Honor Guard is most certainly not tier 3, guys. It's tier 2. Isn't it? Oh wait, it is tier 3. Maybe. It should be. Aye. The units are individually getting picked off one by one. They weren't a greater part of the whole. Wow, but the Scorchers are actually doing serious work. This is how you beat the Yap Yap Blob, definitely. The Grunt Dome is just a little bit too late for Maximus. He's gonna have to supplant this with a unit drop as well. Which he is doing right now. Maybe it's time to go to the main. Locusts are getting picked off, so they can't reinforce the main group. Why heal that? Oh, I guess the gobble was weak, supposedly. It'll be hard to actually make a meaningful attack here. Maximus is starting to run a little bit low on resources as he's rebuilding. The Honor Guard has something to say about that in the back too. Yeah, Dark is still pretty rich, but he's low on population, so by the time he remaxes on Wraiths, he's not going to be rich either. But if he does another set of unit wipes like that with Scorches, I think he just could take this game. It's a full army again. EOD is sleeping probably. Darkangel isn't there yet. One star on the Honor Guard again. Pretty easy to level up that guy. Just make sure to use your local unit sorters or use control groups if you are confident in that. Yeah, charging into this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Maybe with Grunt Domes it's doable. But for now, just be careful. Stay out of the Scorches, you should be fine. Come back later. Or pounce back on them as they come out. That's also good. Oh, good teleport. Really good teleport. I don't think the beam free can actually hit those guys. Good work. Wraiths always are this semi-artillery. If you can put them on high ground, they have some more range than the other tanks, so that's not bad. Of course, nothing like a Colossus. If you want range. Those are just better in every way. That's a great displacement to the middle, but it's not a very long distance away, so Maximus can just walk up again. He's still got a Locust here under the Grunt Dome, you see. So destroying that turret won't be terribly difficult. Now Dark is trying to go for a counterattack himself. I wonder what Maximus is going to do about it. Is he going to defend or base straight? He's got the better base damage, so if he uses the Locust intelligently, I think he can get a lot done with that. The engineers will be the main spotters here. Maximus is trying to buy some time with those. Ooh. Methane is brutal. Is this a recall? Indeed it is. And actually Maximus's army is getting owned there. Beam Freeze coming down on it. He doesn't have a counter. He's trying to split to the best of his abilities, but the Wraiths are owning him. Gonna have to walk it back. Once again, the Scourgers are destroying him. If Dark just keeps up with the macro and keeps doing the same thing over and over, he will win. Maximus just doesn't have the right army for this phase of the game. It has to be Wraiths. Now the Honor Guard can't attack cloaked bases. Maximus is definitely on the struggle bus here. It's good news for him that there's some hunters under that shield. The Wraiths actually have to be a little bit careful. There's an anti-vehicle turret as well. Life's tough. Finally, he's got Wraiths of his own. And that's another shield to crack, so you're not going to want to go down there. There's also 2 anti-vehicle turrets. I almost like that more than I like cloaks, honestly. Maybe not just almost, but actually. For real, for real. Dark's being pushed back once more. But this time Maximus is figuring it out. Dark has been enjoying these extra minis for such a long time now. It's great. Ooh, good use of the Honor Guard to protect the back minis. Locusts are getting like 2 hit. Insane. More stars, fewer hits. It's getting better. It's getting stronger. Ooh, those layered front domes are gonna get wrecked. They're holding. Good work. They're set back home. Maximus is alive for now. For now being the operative phrase. These guys are gonna take this to the hour mark, aren't they? If it's a draw, you guys know what happens, but it's not a draw. This is a Darkangel win at this rate because of the minis. If we go by rules. If it's all 7-slot bases, then it is just what it is. Mini base advantage wins. It's like having an extra base. But it doesn't matter because Maximus already has Dark on match point, so it would just make this into a series, really. Oh, sorry, I mean if it was a draw. I'm mixing up my thoughts at this point. This is crazy. It's been a long day. 8 hours of streaming. 2 hours of breaks that I didn't want. Could have been just 6.5 hours, man. Oh well. Yeah, Maximus realizes that he has a problem with the mini bases. He needs to fix this situation up. Oh, the beam coming down in there. This is really nice. Darkangel is gonna teleport out of it. Only gonna lose one rape, one engineer. This is very acceptable damage. Scout mine doesn't get detonated or anything. We've got a massive displacement. This could be Dark's moment. If he tears down this main base, I don't see how Maximus ever comes back. Oh, he's displaced underneath that cliff as well, so he can't just easily come back at all. This is going to be extremely difficult to deal with now. Those Wraiths can do a massive amount of damage. Dark's already rallied into the portal. We've got Methane. Oh, Dark is walking into it. Oh no, look at the damage. It's so nasty. He's trying to counter beam, but there are grunt domes, and his Wraiths are completely clumped up. They're all dead. They're all dead. What just happened? What just happened, Darkangel? You lost all your Wraiths. They were inside each other. Not at the workplace, please. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Maximus just super cleaned that up. Well, the honor guard's gonna look for some business. He's still going. He's got 2 stars. Oh, what happened with those Wraiths, dude? That looked very painful. Hey, why didn't Maximus just follow through the portal, man? Like, you're gonna walk across the entire map now? I guess he is. I guess he's gonna take the long road. That was an opportunity here. He's not taking it. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, Stark is back with the nearly full population army. He should be able to hold through this choke point. That's never really a problem. Maybe even Beam is going to be ready momentarily. It's like quite difficult to mount a counter attack like that. Maximus is fixing the minis, so if he can keep this up and, you know, maybe even destroy one of Dark's bases, then he might actually be winning. But still with those Locusts, the Locusts are a weak point in this army. Dark can just win the battles directly at the moment. Good pick off of the reinforcements. Dark still bullying the minis. And there we go, the big attack. There's nothing that Maximus can do about it. There's no way he can come back. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally gonna have our base trade. It's time to ignore it. Oh, he's sending home his own Wraiths. What? How is he gonna look to defend that? Like, even with the level 2 of this, even with glassing beam on this army, it's so pre-split. There's not gonna be any clumping. not meaningful enough anyway. Front dome 3 is ready. The Wraiths are opening up on this thing. Front dome's definitely buying some time. Engineer ditto. The counterattack is going pretty good too. There's another Grunt Dome there. But Darkangel's base is actually not getting hurt. Meanwhile, Maximus is getting destroyed, guys. Although some of these Wraiths are hurting, it's okay, because Maximus is going to lose the base. Oh, Shield Juggle is nice, but it's not going to last very long. Meanwhile, the counter-offensive is still not getting anywhere. Max destroyed some random buildings. I guess as long as he gets the base, it's fine, but hey, the main is down. Good job to Dark. It's real progress right there. Wraiths are now rejoining this. Mass cloaking will be ready. The engineers are healing this like there's no tomorrow. For some reason, the Reavers aren't shooting them, but they're shooting the base, so the micro just isn't quite there for Max. And Darkangel is going to defend it with the Scorches. As I said, the Locusts are kind of a weak point in this. You have to absolutely micro this stuff. And if you end up having a direct fight, you'll probably lose. Oh, the shield comes back up too. That's crazy. Dark's looking for a surround of sorts. Very equal-ish population right now. Max with a slight advantage. And there's a big beam in the middle of Max's army. He does not have a teleport. He's pre-splitting, but half his army is gonna get absolutely cleaved by this. This is brutal. Beam level 3 might be the end of Maximus in this Bedrock match here. Absolutely brutal. He drops in his reinforcements, but will it be enough? He's up against Wraiths, so those are definitely big boys that you don't want to mess with. The base is nowhere near dead now. However, you do have oh my god, how did that shield come up just now? That's crazy. Meanwhile, Dark is capturing this base. He's got the minis under control. That one's gonna go down for sure. And of course, the Wraiths are protecting. They're great at that. Maximus has a lot of money. Big Dark has this now, guys. This is just 10 minutes left. As long as that boy gets that shield up some way, some form, it's gonna be perfectly enough. Maximus does have a Scarab now, but what are you gonna do with it? I mean, some of these bases are even cloaked. He doesn't have stuff. Dark's got this now. I think the Honor Guard can go after it and it's fine. No, he saw it. So many Wraiths. You can't attack that, seriously. It's not gonna end well. 3-star Honor Guard. And the Honor Guard can do whatever he wants. He can slice Hunter squads in two hits. On the guard, heading home for a nice little heal. At 3 stars, that's always appreciated if he's full health before the fight. One last hold. That's all Dark needs. And get rid of that Scarab. Everything's gonna be different from here. Maximus has allowed this upper base to happen. The mini base situation is pretty dire as well. This is looking like a decent-ish attack. It's just Darkangel has similar population, you know. Brantome is doing some work, but with the displacement, it's fine. Dark can just keep pumping units and he should be okay. The extraction isn't going to be available this time. Is there a teleport? Yes. Manages to get that hero out of what I'd say is pure hell in the middle. Blasting beam free is on. Dark's base is holding for now. Maybe he's got a beam free of his own to use on something. Okay, it's the Scarab, which got 1 star, but it's also dead. That's a really good use of that beam. Yap's getting reinforced by the big drop. Maybe can't put on a little bit of counter pressure here. Dark's army is slightly evaporated now. The shield didn't come up. Just barely. Seconds away. Well, guys, I think he's getting overwhelmed now. On the guard on the struggle bus. They're stunned and methane and dead. Wow. Wow, he just disappeared. Once you hit them with Braves, when they're methaned up, that's kind of wild. Certainly Maximus isn't giving up. Oh my god, is Dark gonna actually let this swing back? That would be crazy. But it's possible. Maximus is just better at pumping units at this point. This could absolutely be turned around. He's gotta do something about this base while it's possible. Soon. So many cannon fathers. Oh my goodness. Right, made it out just barely there. Yeah, Dark's losing the base. This is crazy. Maybe a last minute comeback from Maximus if he can bulldoze through the other bases. Dark is still only at 83 pop, but he's got a spirit support in. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to help too much if he's got the elites there. This base, meanwhile, is a 7 slot, and the Scarab is ready to go, so together they might be able to just push through this. If they get the main, that's a big deal. Maximus better not forget to buy this too. Because we're just a few minutes out. Maybe the Scarab is just easier if you go for the main base, right? Displacement, of course, is around, and Darkangel could just get rid of this whole army now that the shields are down. They're very clumped. It's a good opportunity. And he is going to do it. There's just a few units staying behind and they can't detect. Please don't shoot me. It's going to be used. The Scarab is going to join up, however, at the same time. This gives Maximus an opportunity to realize he needs to buy this base and fully upgrade it. It needs to be now. And he needs to destroy the remaining bases of Darkangels in order to flip this in his favor. It's a very action-packed game for sure. Why isn't he buying the base? Darkangel is not maxed out. This is a tragedy, ladies and gents. It's a tragedy. Oh, the scout mine actually gets a full detonation there on those units. Maximus is losing a lot of stuff too. Everybody's methaned up and stuff. But there's a massive heal from that. I think it's a level 2 actually. Extraction. Everybody's very hurt, and there's no detectors. They can't see. They can't see. They have to leave. Max didn't buy the base. I think he might be toast, guys. Dark's winning by base count at this rate. Doesn't look like Max can actually break him. Especially not now. Yeah, he's just losing more and more units. Oh, that fell apart. Oh, that's really falling apart now. Shipmaster is coming in full force. I like the addition of the hunters here, actually. It's quite effective. Another scout mine, but that didn't seem to do much damage. Oh, beam. And the counter beam. Oh, Max is still trying to control it. He's losing everything of his own. Including his scarab is getting very low. So many shades getting chopped in. Oh my god. Well, guys, I just don't see how Max can come back from this. So at 1 hour, we will call it probably. Maybe in ladder he could win it, but not by our rules. We'll definitely give him until it's 1 hour. Scarab's trying to hold on to dear life with the Grunt Domes. It's pretty good stuff. Oh, even the offensive drop of the Grunt Dome. I like it. It's cute. Very cute. It's not gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a Darkangel win at this point. Because he just has more bases. It would be a draw if it's equal. But yeah, if it was a draw, then it would be a Maximus series win. Because he's only 1 point away from winning, but... if it's just going to be 3 to 2 mini bases, then you know, Dark wins. I let this one fight play out. If yeah, he's not even attacking, is he? Yeah, last attack. Let's go. Dark's pulling away, of course. He's waiting for that shield to go down, and now it can go nuts. Probably gonna have a beam free again, ready to go in a moment. Oh my god, Max is getting annihilated. He has to leave. Okay, that's it. I think Max has to give up. I mean, yeah. There's no chance he can break this. He's gonna try to siege from the high ground, but I'm just gonna give you guys Darkangel's point of view. And I'll message them to give up. Do you want to see that Scarab destroyed? I do. Please don't shoot me, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, the mines. Okay, whatever. It's time. Just wasting time now. We need to play another match. At least. Telling Max as well that Dark wins by base count. Still destroy the Scarab, of course. That's a Darkangel victory, ladies and gents, because he just had an extra base and he had the minis. Crazy match. Ladies and gents, this could be the last game still. But I think you better strap in for a super long one again. Darkangel's gonna be bringing the Pavium, and on the other side of the map, Maximus has Forge. Now Jackrabbit's heading all the way to the back. No, that would have been way too early for the mini base. Grunt's actually here to annoy the Marines, and definitely Maximus is gonna lose at least a handful of those Marines to start. Not ideal. Not ideal for our red boy. So the generator third as Forge. Normally it's just a generator second on this map, as it's easy enough to buy the 2 minis. But hey, that was close. That was a really close call. And the chopper is here to cause a little havoc. Can the chopper get at least between the Marine and the garrison? If you can do that, pathing is going to make it extremely difficult for the Marines to actually hop in. But they do manage with just 2 squad members surviving all this. The other one, I'm not even sure where they are. In the middle somewhere. And at some point, Dark is going to want a second extractor here to burn out. But for now, he's just buying his minis. Making sure that he doesn't get them stolen by the rabbit. But it's not coming here right now. He's just happy to pick up power on the side. It's another one. The Marine squad, I mean. Maximus seems to be saving up for the second generator, but just finished the upgrade for the first. I was gonna say it's not on. Was there Arbiter gameplay today? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there was. Just not in this series, I believe. Wait, was there? I'm misremembering, aren't I? No, it's still there, so you might get to still see one. If we end up having a game 5. Now, Forge is pretty straightforward stuff, so Darkangel is gonna have to really figure this out quick. And get himself a second base up and running and do a big burnout here on all his buildings. Get into tier 2, get comfortable, get his Pavium out, put him in a limousine, get some hunters, put them in a limousine. And then maybe he can keep up with Forge. Otherwise, if you let Forge control everything and he takes out your minis, we're gonna have a situation like the reverse of the last match. As a tier 2 upgrade, ladies and gents, we've got the third generator up and running also. Got the Warthog on the way now. And it's gonna be regular Warthogs, supposedly. Plenty of opportunity for Max to later upgrade that base, as Dark doesn't have one still, so you're definitely not in a rush here. There's also gonna be a foundry, so this is not some kind of usual business at all with the limousines, it looks like. It's more focused on grabbing the power nodes. Interesting. Oh, you can't fight the Fortrog with a handful grunts, that's for sure. But there should be enough hunters and marauders here to hold the line. Burnout on the back here too, making it a little bit faster. Dark's in a bit of a rush to sort the situation out here. But with a whole bunch of Marines supporting the Warthog, I think it's going to be mostly fine. It's trying to get away now, of course. It's only one hunter here effectively at this point. Warthog kind of got the situation under control. Especially because there's going to be a lot more of them soon. But Dark's bringing more stuff too. The Marauders are a bit of a surprise. They're working pretty well. And our boy is ready to jump to tier 3. Is he just going to do that? What the hell? There's a third generator coming. I like it. Hogs holding. Gonna be a turret. Get that to be anti-vehicle, and there's no way those Marauders can even scratch this. Ooh, scatter bombs coming down on this. That's gonna hurt. Actually not. Most of the units were already out of it, so Max just kind of miscast that one. But still, heavy metal healing here, and Warthog numbers are just a little bit tough for Darkangel to handle. And I think, although he's going tier 3, I'm not entirely sure what the move is. Is he gonna try to go Wraiths? If so, he's gonna get just kind of outpaced here by the Warthogs for now. And Maximus can go tier 3 as well, remember? If he gets himself Gauss Hogs and a Gauss Warthog, those Wraiths are gonna have a tough time on one base. Dark doesn't have a second base here. And he's gonna be limited by supplies, actually. So you really do need that second base as Pavium. It's power that you don't really need an excess of. As long as you have your 3 generators on burnout, that will cover everything. It's fine. Yeah, Maximus is definitely going tier 3 here. And an extra base is coming up too. Nothing really that can stop it. So we're sitting under a shield. We've got a vehicle upgrade coming up. Shouldn't Dark just have gone for a scrap? I don't even know. Is there a reason why the pros don't use Arbiter a lot? Okay, we're using a draft format, so you can only have every leader one time. And if player A has it, then player B cannot pick it. So that's why I popped this up. See, here in this draft, only Maximus has access to Arbiter, and he's not very comfortable with it, I suppose. We've seen it in the finals, however. We've seen it in the semifinals. So Arbiter is used a lot, actually. It's in many tournaments. Just these two don't use it. And every time they have to switch. You can only use one leader one time. Well, the Gauss Warthog is just here to cause trouble. We're gonna have vultures as well. It looks like Maximus is controlling this game now. If he has a handful of vultures to add to this, then I'd say that Dark is gonna be in a massive amount of trouble. 3 bases to 1 man. I mean, Pavium is good, but he's not that good. And with just two Wraiths, he can't hold. Guess we're not gonna see Gauss Warthogs. As much as I love that stuff. Fortifications? Huh? No. Give me population. Population, please. Please. But yes, Arbiter does require a lot of micro. I just want to go back to that for a second. The main strength is that you take all the fights during Conduct of Rage. So you just need really good planning and really good awareness of what you're capable of doing in that moment. And how much your powers can be chained together. And then you also obviously chain together with that your hero ability. So if you start with the hero ability and then chain that into leader powers, by the time the leader powers are over, your hero ability is almost back, and then you can just create a very long chain for Conduit of Rage like that. In the late game, it's almost constant with Power Surge. And then Phantoms protect your infantry within. But you can't go Phantom too early because it's kind of a weak unit until upgrades kick in and Conduit of Rage supports them. So you kind of just turtle under a shield until you have upgrades. Of course, you can take fights at certain points, but you just have to be smart about it. You're not a weak banished by any means as Arbiter. Just have to be a careful one. Okay, there's a counter-offensive. The Wraiths are gonna meet their untimely demise. Or maybe timely, depending on what you think about that. They're all dead. They're all dead? I'm sure we got a Lich, but we've also got Vultures. I think Maximus will take that engagement any day. He's happy with the results. Dark's gonna give up, ladies and gents. Maximus is gonna be your third place bronze medalist. Congrats to both. Thanks for the series. Thanks for the crazy 1 hour game. Insane. GG's. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.